Good morning, people. Welcome to the episode of Coffee, Cigarette, and Cannabis. Goddamn it. I left y'all off at CCA prison. They had us illegally down there, unconstitutionally charged us, and basically, kidnapped, poisoned, and held us hostage down there, bro. And we seen it, can't find nobody to help. Look into this and see how evil this was toward us, man. Put us in a prison full of uneducated bar goers, bro. Like Sayre, Oklahoma. This is probably the biggest thing that happened to them. And they didn't know how to handle it. Like niggas with money. That's it. Motherfuckers with money that never had it. They get something big and don't even know how to handle it. And across the little monster, goddamn it. Monsters of the Midway. Man. Anyway, they had us in the hole, bro. Like I said, 3 years. 3. But one of them years, we did in Oklahoma, where the incident happened. Because Wisconsin refused to come get us and take us out this place, man. Knowing all this had just transpired. It was like 3 or 4 riots within this year concerning this place, man, when we first get down there. Like I said, no programs for school, no work programs and stuff that we were afforded in Wisconsin. All that shit was gone. We was just down here doing time, bro, away from our families. And they was treating us the way they wanted to. Stopping letters, stopping phone calls, throwing people in the hole, not letting them out. There was other guys in there. Big Country. I remember you, Country. Shamik. I remember you. They just had y'all back there, bro. Then all of a sudden they just had us back there. You know? But one time, bro, we was real fed up with being back there, all of us. Even those that was back there before us. And we tore that place up. We tore the windows up, the light, the toilets, the desks. We was just sick of it. You know, you shouldn't up here y'all feeding us this bogus food. We just heard this shit about what this warden is doing. And y'all making us eat seg loaf, which is oatmeal, egg, and whatever meal they have in that day mixed up and baked. So ain't no telling what else they done threw in that shit, in that concoction. And it come in a big ass brick, bro. Tastes like vomit. Nigga rather starve out, bro. I tried it once. It was horrible. Like I said, it tastes like motherfucking dressing mixed with vomit. Couldn't do it. We weren't throwing food or nothing like that. That's when you're supposed to get punishments like that. Not just, oh, they fucking up, feed them all bogus. No, we got to be doing something disrespectful with food, like throwing food. And you can go to sandwiches. Motherfucker ain't throw bread and meat and it cause any damage. I just wanted to feed us that shit, man. Well, anyway, we snapped about it. Tore up everything in the cell, everybody in the hole. Man, why them people strip us first? No. They got everybody calm, start sprint, not calm. They didn't do it calmly, y'all. Be honest. They came in there with all the tear gas they can. The new C2 gas they used to get people now, they was testing it on us first. And that shit was dangerous, like an orange concentrate. It stick to your skin and everything. Well, they did that, got us out, took us to the back. Once they got everything, I guess, under control, per se. Can't do much in the cell. You can only just wild out, bro. And that's what we was doing. Talking about 6-7 months without a phone call, a letter. We got to sneak kites out to have people call our people, let them know how we doing, and they need to help us out. Y'all don't know that feeling, bro. We way in Oklahoma. I ain't gonna lie, I was afraid. I was afraid for everybody, not just, it wasn't me, for everybody. Oh, you see what they got us? And trying to treat us like we just below human waste. And they probably out there having sex with their kids and and motherfucking doing all type of ancestry stuff and evil shit. They evil towards us like that easy. I just know when they're in the world, they doing even more sinister things. Well, they got us finally under control, per se, like I said. Got us outside, bro, so they can, I guess, fix. Instead of sending us back to Wisconsin like they supposed to that night, it rained that day. But we was out in the rain, in the cage, shackled up for 23 hours. That's one of the first times they fed us food loaf. And mind you, we didn't throw no food. We just told that motherfucker up. Give us our regular food, man. They didn't. Tomorrow, man, these people are evil. You try to trust white people. Try to give them the benefit of the doubt. They show something every time, bro. Now, you go to a prison that's like 85% black or whatever, you won't deal with these issues. Everybody has a whole nother level of respect. There, it might have one or two assholes, but when you're dealing with 10, 20, 30 assholes every day per shift, come on, bro. And we supposed to be so-called dangerous minds. That was on them to me. I ain't saying be nice and all that to us, but respect us, man. And they didn't. They just come in the hole, taunting us and shit, looking in the cell. I be looking away from their ass, reading my book, act like I don't see them. They just want to come in the window and stare and start smiling, then kicking the door repeatedly, saying my name, just to ask me how they doing, how I'm doing rather, and mock me and other inmates. But yeah, that's one of the incidents that happened. Another incident is when I didn't want to go to court. I never wanted to go to court. I kept refusing. But this time, it went down. Now, they got like 6, 7 deep. I'm going to say, early that day, they're trying to get me ready for court. I know I got court this day, and they little mock trial shit, kangaroo court thing. I'm taking them to trial, whatever. They trying to get me to force me. They're trying to force me to plead guilty to a 7 to life sentence, 7 years to life for a fight. Now, mind you, not one person in Oklahoma who ever got into it with a guard got charged the way I got charged, bro. Remember, I did 6 years down there because of this case. And everybody's wondering down there, like, man, how the fuck you get in this? How you get in this state? You went down here selling drugs. You went gangbanging down here. None of that. Bro, you was locked up in Wisconsin. And they charged you as an Oklahoma inmate and gave you 10 extra years after your trial. Shit, the most we probably get is 2 years with time served down here on that shit. This is what I get from them. Like I said, them Crip and Blood brothers down there, they was cool, bro. They wasn't on that like that. They really wasn't. They knew about my situation. They heard about it. They asked me about it a lot. Them guys kind of felt sorry for me. It was like, we had to try to help you get up out of here, bro. We don't know what no saying. This shit funny. It really was. Like I said, I got in touch with a couple lawyers. None of them. Anyway, they come to get me for court. The warden, the assistant warden, Pickering. I remember his name, Pickering. He come to talk to me. I ended up getting a kite sent through concerning the law in Oklahoma, where they're not supposed to have any jurisdiction over anyone housed in a private facility. Those who are housed in a private facility from another state are subject to the jurisdiction of that state, not Oklahoma. I wasn't an Oklahoma inmate, and the officers weren't Oklahoma officers, nor was the officer Wisconsin inmates. No, nor was the officers, Wisconsin officers or Oklahoma officers. They were private prison workers, security guards at Walgreens, basically. They charged me with assault on a corrections employee in Oklahoma DOC. But under their law, you have to assault an employee of DOC, which they weren't. You see what I'm saying? They completely violated my constitutional rights. So this is what happened one day. Come to get me. I show him that law. He said, well, we can't dispute this. We still gotta take you. No, you don't. Why they can't come get me? Why the sheriff won't come get me? Well, we have something worked out. What you mean you got something worked out? So you're going completely against law, policy, and what they say? The criteria of how this is supposed to go. Completely ignored it. So I ignored trying to go. Somehow I convinced them to give me my shoes, bro. I was in the hole, we only wear flip-flops. There to the shower rec area. Convinced them to give me my shoes out my bin. Along with a couple other things, like lotion, oil. Oh yeah, soap. They gave me that shit. Came the first time. Tom, you ready for court? No, I ain't going. What? Like, yeah, it's going down. Oil my body up, bro. Put the lotion and oil on the floor. Threw water on the floor with it. Wet my towel, bro, because I know what they finna do. Now they finna come to cell. Where they fucked up, they put cages on the windows when we broke the windows. Remember I told y'all we broke the windows? When they put cages on the inside, we can't break them no more. It's kind of stupid because now I'm able to tie the sheet from the gated window to the bunk. There's no way they can open this door. And they got the bottom blocked up. Well, they can't spray me. And I got my mattress on the door, sit like a chair. Boop, like this. Boop, like that on the floor, blocking the slot. And I'm still on the floor, and there's a bed. You got the bunk bed, you got this little desk, and you got the floor and the door. So I'm between that desk with my mattress, masked up, boop, wet mask. They're kicking on the door, trying to open the door. They can't pull it. You got to pull the door open. I got the motherfucker tied so tight between the gate and the bed, they can't even get in there. So I'm basically that motherfucker percolating and dancing. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, yeah. Y'all ain't getting on me there. Not too soon. They tried to spray me through the vents. They go where the toilet connects at between the other cell. And tried to spray me there. Not happening. Had that blocked off too. Whole bunch of tissue and shit. Pop, 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 pop. So when they sprayed, the shit went right back in their motherfucking face, bro. They mad as hell now. Like, so? I ain't going to court. Yeah, on the real. Call the feds. Call the federal marshal. They wouldn't do it. They weren't finna do none of that. So finally, they was able to get that motherfucker. You know what? No. They was sticking a broom through the food slot, poking it. And they finally it took them a minute. They finally got that motherfucker in there and was able to stick that thing in there. Shit, all type of motherfucking chemical smoking in on me. Oh, I was prepared. I had my wet rag. So cool. They finally snatched the door open. They ripped the sheet. They come in with the electric shield. Dude, he big as hell. He was like 6'7", 6'8", 350 pounds. I don't know, he was scared of me after this. I grabbed him and the shield together. Smart as hell. When he come in, he's slipping because the water and the oil and his lotion on the floor, they slipping. So I grab him, I step away from him. I'm in the dry area. He run in, they slipping. They pushing him as they coming in. As they pushing him, I grab him, use his momentum, throw his ass under my desk that's in the corner. Still on this, I break his mask instantly, G. Pow! On everything, Lord. Crack. Now you finna feel, he had the gas mask on. I knocked that motherfucker way over here like Bang got stole on or something. On everything. Now I'm going at the others, like the other 4 or 5 officers that can fit in the room with me. They slipping this shit. I'm still in, boom, 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 boom. Like, they can't, they trying to grab me. They can't grab me. They slip. I'm snatching masks off. I bit a motherfucker. bet shit, his name was, what the fuck was that? I don't know what was his name. I bet him. Yeah, it's serious up in here. Bro, I broke like 3 gas masks. They said I destroyed the shield. Cracked a few face masks, face shields that they was wearing. Oh, they charged me almost $1,000 for that shit. I ain't never paying. Ain't getting that money. And they finally was able to get hold of me. Now my pants way down. I got snot, all that shit from the chemicals they sprayed in on me. Shit dripping down my face. I'm spitting. So I said, you know what? No, it's one officer I really wanted to get. So they escorted me from the hole going to the garage so they can take me to court. The whole time, I got this bronchial situation where mucus build up. That just made it worse, for real. So I'm holding it, and I'm breathing out my mouth. So there was so much spit in my mouth when I got to the court. The first dude, I'm glad he opened the doors. The first one I was looking for. As soon as he come in, bro, opened the van door to let me out. I'm in the shackles and shit now, half naked because they snatched my pants off. I gave him, I'm talking about at least 2 pints of fresh loogie spit. All in his face, on his neck, everything. It was like Slimer hit them hot. The other officers, they was like, oh, fuck, this is fucking nasty. They started laughing. They like shit like that. They laughing. Like, motherfucker, he got you. Ugh. This motherfucker in court holding me with this shit dripping off his face. But I'm sitting there with a mug on. The judge looking at me like, oh, this nigga think we're going to teach him a lesson. You want to come here, you want to cause this corruption in our town? Y'all finna get me anyway. If I ain't had these cuffs on, I'd be in this motherfucker like a Wisconsin Badger. Mixed with a Chicago Bear, and they're going out. Shout out to my team. But, yeah, that's one of the incidents. That's how it went down, bro. They tried to get me to plead guilty. Said, just take 7. I ain't taking nothing. We going to trial, bro. Went through 2 lawyers. I seen one lawyer fire him. He over there with them talking about some other shit that didn't pertain to me going home. You get out of here. I went to 3 lawyers, bro. One of the lawyers that gave me was an officer's twin brother. Like, we wasn't going to notice that shit. And I told him, like, man, you dude brother, man. Oh, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're all, no, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, bro. If I had these cuffs on, I'd be beating your ass right now. I ain't playing. Get out of here. What type of shit y'all on? It's a new generation. It's going to get worse. Our kids and shit finna snap on these people. We might lose. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, man, them motherfuckers didn't play with us. It's a new change. New change is coming. We've been through it already. Man, it shouldn't be not one officer my age acting the way they acting right now. That mean that shit carry on through spirit, man. That's why I'm glad I was knocking on white motherfuckers out of school, bro. Because they wasn't shit. They grew up to be faggot-ass cops. How y'all the same motherfucking character as these guys in the 90s and early 2000s? Y'all my age. Y'all grew up watching this old bogus shit. And now you're one of them? Don't know what to trust with you people. So I guess get all of them. That's how I feel. Kill them all. They came out of nowhere anyway. America was already built when they got here, bro. They couldn't believe what they saw. They couldn't believe it. Them brick houses and shit, they ain't built no brick houses. They ain't built them brick buildings y'all see in y'all areas. That shit was already here, bro. And they couldn't believe it. But it was just handed to them. Because of the people we are, bro. We did something that made God angry. And he took all our pet possessions. I mean, the heat and systems in the houses and everything, bro, that shit was here. They just took it over, put their names on it. The car was invented and everything. But we the thieves. What they mad, we gonna take back what belong to us. We not the thieves. But anyway, back to the prison bullshit. That was one of the incidents with them taking me to court. And I acted out like we're supposed to. You know, paperwork ain't always gonna do it. Peace talks, you know. So I ain't with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all that talking stuff, man. I'm ready to go like Christ. He wasn't no peaceful dude with no robe. This dude was walking around with 2 swords handling business. They make him look like he's some tall white dude who was walking around here like a punk. No, he was a short, dark-skinned man with a soft afro, brown eyes, who kept 2 swords like he told the disciples. He was Malcolm X with a gun and he used it. That was the difference. There wasn't no talk. He had the spirit of Elijah in him. Elijah don't talk. He come for war. So I don't agree with the Islam stuff. Because they go off the same thing. Elijah from the Bible is the Elijah in the Quran. But the Elijah in the Bible ain't nothing but a fighter. He's only called to fight. He don't come to talk. Period. I'm with Christ. Because he's a fighter. Anyway, y'all. Like I said, this is coffee, cigarette, and cannabis. It's time for my cannabis moment. I'm able to do this because I'm in Chicago. Weed legal. And it's some gas. Goddamn. Listen. Y'all stay tuned in. I got a bunch of stories of how we was treated down there. Talking about beat on, stripped naked, fed horribly, taunted, man, overcharged. We just got treated real wrong. We just need the real leaders to step up, those who aren't afraid to go to bat and die for a good cause. Anyway, it's love first, peace later. And I'll talk to y'all next time. I'm gonna bring part 3. It's gonna be a little more in depth. But that's what I went through in part 2. Like I said, it's several incidents, bro. We talking about 3 years of bullshit. I don't know if I really scratched the surface. My message to y'all is keep up with your people. If they locked up, don't leave them in there, bro. And them guys who got women locked up, man, y'all better support them women. These ladies going through so much, bro. Then for them to like go to prison and get abandoned? No. That ain't fair. Support our women, man, that's locked up. Our children and the men. We got to step up and educate ourselves, re-educate ourselves, because everything they told us was a lie. We the new leaders. Whitney used to say it best. She believed the children are the future. They told them to teach us well and let us lead the way. We here. Let's do what we need to do, brothers, sisters, kings, queens. Love first, peace later.